Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. Just about set to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. This has an old-school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field, and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Ginn. Keeps looking downfield. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed, but there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And 4th and inches for me is a green light anywhere on the field. I'm going to run the football. I'm going to be physical. I'm going to go to my play. I know I can get it. I like the play call on 4th and inches to go for it.
Off play action on first down. Buys a little time. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's looking to pass. And the quarterback is snowed under. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Ginn. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really nice job by this sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down with the run. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Still on his feet at the 45. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. It's a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. This offense has a 2nd down play. Running back searching for a hole. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over.
And the returner will be brought down. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Frost. He makes the connection. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. And a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. 2nd down coming up. They'll give it to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. They've controlled the football on this drive. The 8th play will be a 3rd and 3. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. He got it. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Second down coming up.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Using his legs to buy some time. Had to throw it before he wanted. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After moving the sticks with the pass, here we are on 1st down. He wants to throw. Snares it outside. It's Bell. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I'm starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football, making sure I was in bounds.
On 3rd down, going up top. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Fires left. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
Power football with the run. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Here on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Hauls it in. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Back to throw. It's Ginn. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of Aaron. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just feeds the running back. They knock him down right there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. We're ready to get it started here in the 2nd half. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Using the quick game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Got his man quickly. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to...
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
When linebackers blitz, not only do they have to be able to beat offensive linemen, but they're going to have to beat running backs and tight ends. You've got to have moves in your repertoire, and that linebacker showed that there.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Frost. Quick strike complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the... And he muffs it, a loose football. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Firing to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver. And you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it. He'll get a foot down and help out his eye.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Boston College is in danger of getting demolished today. And while this is only one game, I think anyone who knows this will linger for some time.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got him wide open. And they exploited that soft spot. Down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Frost. Gets it out fast. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. They'll try to snap it quickly. Looking to throw on 3rd. They're trying to get to it. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again. This time a rather long one from 46 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Now on second down. Quick completion to the right. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Try to get it on the ground. Oh, gave the defender the business. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
I got to challenge my guys all throughout the week. When we get in these short yardage situations, who's the bigger man? Who's the better man? Who's going to be more physical? These are the situations we practice all week. Challenge the manhood of the offensive line, and they come through in a big way.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. The give to the back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
Tackle at the 49-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking to throw, it's Ginn. Finds his back in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
And that's a first down.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Pirouettes through. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. On the move. Tackled after picking up the first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Leaves it with the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
4th down coming up.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. After After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He'll do it himself. Breaks the tackle. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield, it's Frost. He's got his man. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up.
Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
So much for the touchback. Here he comes. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
They go to the ground. Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5, and out of trouble to the 12.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Back to pass, it's Ginn. Fires to the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The offense has a chance, down 1 possession in the 4th. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle.
And how about the defense? How big was that stop? Forcing the punt, getting it back to the offense, and all of a sudden, you feel the momentum now on their side.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's going to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team
Takes him in stride inside the 10. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to score. They had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
He's got it in the end zone. You had to go for 2 there, and they make it pay off. They're up by 3. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And now this offense will take the field again. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Back to pass. It's Ginn. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The offense is going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Now the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Rich. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab on the left. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up 4th.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The quick out. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Right down the middle. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
When you're down late in the game and you got to make plays, it's really tough not to force the football. You could tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things.